we got skunked twice on the same river in basically the same week. That's right. This is, I won't call it a fail video, but this is a Eli being very transparent video. I told myself when I started this channel that if I had times that I was gonna go fishing and those did not turn out super well, so, maybe I don't catch a lot of fish, maybe I don't catch, any fish, I figured I would keep those videos because I want to be super transparent with anybody who enjoys these, because it's not all, it's not always perfect. It's not always going out there and everything works out perfectly. And this, rather these, was one of those times. So a disclaimer right now, I catch 0 fish in this video. I think I might have had 1 hit the whole time, but it was rough, no doubt. I went up to the Rio Grande twice. The first one didn't work. I'll explain why later. The second one, little better, but still no fish. So all that said, if you aren't super interested in watching a video where I don't actually catch anything, click away now. I don't want to waste anybody's time. But if you're interested in the techniques and the beauty of the Rio Grande, which is an absolutely gorgeous place to fish, it is so pretty down there. This might still be pretty interesting. So if you stick around, thank you so much. If you clicked on it in the first place, thank you so much. And here we go. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Eli's Journal. Today we are journaling once again. We are at the one and only Rio Grande River, down in the bottom of the Rio Grande Gorge, actually. It is a cold morning, but it is a beautiful morning. Fun story, this is not actually my first time filming this video. The first time I tried to do this, I got up super early, like 5:10 a.m. I drove, 3 hours almost, about 3 hours. I saw some sheep. That was pretty cool. Saw some sheep, came down to the bottom of the gorge, which was like an hour hike. I got down to the bottom, I go to put my fly rod together, and I discover I only have 3 pieces of my fly rod, which means that I effectively managed to lose one of the pieces of my fly rod on the way down the gorge. So I get to the bottom and I can't put it all together, which means I can't even fish. So that was very discouraging. So I effectively hiked back up and drove 3 hours back home and didn't get to fish that day. That was last week. That was kind of a bummer. But we are here again trying to do the same thing. I picked up a new rod, so now I have one with, all the pieces on it. And it's beautiful, guys. The sun, if you can tell, is not quite down at the water yet. Until the sun gets down, it's going to stay pretty cold. So I'm probably going to wait a little bit longer, but I will go ahead and get set up. Wool socks, essential. Okay, while we wait for the sun to come out, I'm going to see if I can sneak in a little extracurricular activity over here, a little pre-game action. This stretch of water here is so flat, and I think there's got to be fish coming up for dry flies. So I'm going to go ahead and throw on a little brown and black elk hair caddis and see if we can't get lucky right off the bat here. The sun is getting there. We're probably about 15 more minutes before we can go, but yeah, let's see if we can't do something here. It's cold. It's like 20 degrees down here, so I'm hoping that sun comes out soon. But feels like time. Let's go hit the river. All right, guys, the sun is about up. As you can see, it has made it all the way down the ridge. It is about at the water now. So let me just show you what we're gonna throw real quick. I tried a couple dry flies earlier, but as expected, that didn't really do much, which is totally okay. So we have up top here a little, well, I guess kind of a yarn strike indicator, so that should float. Down here, about 2-3 feet, we've got a little golden stonefly nymph. Very pretty little stonefly. And then down at the very bottom, we've got a little red copperjohn, which should hopefully do some good work for us. So that is the rig, and we are finally going to get to the water, and it is warming up. Thank goodness, because it was so cold earlier, man. It was so cold, but it's time to get going. Here we go. Maybe. The Rio Grande is not giving away her treasure easily today, ladies and gentlemen. I've switched up rigs a couple times, trying to go deeper and see if I can get down to where potentially the fish are, because they're not closer to the surface for sure. So no luck so far, but we're gonna keep on moving, and we're gonna head right up over yonder. We tried probably 6 or 7 different things at the Rio Grande. None of them worked. Couldn't get a hit, couldn't get anything. I talked to 6 or 7 other fishermen up there, and nobody was having any luck. So I think a big part of that was the fact that the water was just so murky. It's just hard to see anything for the fish and for the anglers. Well, there you have it, guys. You know what? It's okay, though. Sometimes you have slow days, but the truth of it is the slow days are what make the fast days and the good days even better. So thanks for watching. Next time we will do better, I hope. I mean, it's, you know, hard to get worse than 0 fish, but next time we'll do better. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for liking. Thanks for just all the support so far. You guys are awesome. Tight lines, everybody. Tight lines.